Hello! In this video, I'm going to go over how to use Go Formative from the student perspective. So this is for students that are looking just for the basic features of Go Formative. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to goformative.com/join in order to make sure that you're part of your teacher's class. And your teacher will have a code that you type in and that'll allow you to join his or her class. So once you're joined, we're going to go ahead and sign in. And once I've signed in, you can see on this main page here all the formatives that have been assigned to you. So typically there'll be one if you're first joining, but if you have ones that you haven't completed, they'll also be listed there. If you're in multiple classes, you can click on this little drop down. Maybe if multiple teachers that you have are using Go Formative, then you can change it here. You can search for things, so typing it in here. So if you wanted to just look for like a practice test or something, if you were looking for your teacher's assignment, you could search like that. A couple other things about Go Formative, you can like sort by title, last updated, last assigned. On all of these, you just click to open it, the right button, but where it says multiple submissions allowed, that means that you're allowed to take that one more than one time. And so just to give you an idea about that as well. All right, so let's go ahead and pop into one of these here. I'm going to open up this one. So for this one, I already started earlier today, but just to show you, you can, the way that Go Formative can be set up is just by individual questions. You can have multiple choice questions like this one. You can have multiple select questions like this one with the boxes where you can pick more than one answer. You can have ones that are type in, which is this last one here. It's like a type in question. So if you have a question on Go Formative, they might just ask you a question, but if the show your work button is there, you need to also include your work. So the way that you do that is if you click on it, it'll give you the question on the right panel, and then you can show your work for this particular problem. So you can use, there's like all kinds of tools. That's like the line tool. You could change the color. You can select images. You can erase. You can move things. You can type text. So if you're trying to show your work, you can do it using the handwriting tool in your mouse, or if you have the XP pen, you can use that. It's a lot easier to write with, or on your iPhone. I'll link the videos below to show you how to upload work, because you can also write it by hand, and I already have 2 separate videos for that, and then upload it from your computer. So taking a picture either on your laptop or from your handheld device like a cell phone, a tablet, things like that, and uploading it to Go Formative. So that would be that. So then for any kind of show your work question, you want to make sure you include the work, and then you would just answer it either in this pane and hit the check mark, or you can answer it out here, but just making sure that you also include your work. And then some of the questions won't, like it has this one here, and there's no work necessary. So just being mindful of when to include your work and when not. So this one you would. So let's say you're solving a question and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I have a message, I want to message my teacher to ask them. If you click on this little, it looks like a little message. Well, I clicked on it twice there. So if you click on it, you can actually type a message to your teacher and say something like, you know, whatever your question is. I'm not sure what to do for this problem. And so you can actually message your teacher, and your teacher will receive a message. So I'm going to look at my iPad right now, and I'm going to say, make sure you distribute first. So if I was moving on to another question, maybe I was down here in this spot for show your work, I've moved on to the next one. And then I'm finished that, so I get out of it. You'll notice at the top of your page, you get this little bell and the notification bell, and you just click on that and it says, oh, make sure that you distribute first. So you want to keep checking there too, because a lot of times your teacher will be messaging you back and forth, and then it's almost like I said, like a chat system. They also, you also might get, like, let me just try one more time on here. So you might also get a notification with a drawing attached to it. So this is a notification that I've sent myself as a student. And that way it's written right directly on your work. So then from there you could go back into and go, oh yeah, that's right, I have to cross multiply. So it's kind of nice to see that too, because you can see what specifically you need to fix or what specifically went wrong. All right, and then once you're done, you would just go down here and hit submit. And then let's see. So for this one, it says you're editable. You may go back and change any responses. Once you can go back, you can now go back and see your score. And so you can go back and take a look at it and see, oh my goodness, I missed all these questions here at the top. Sometimes your teacher might have the settings so that it actually tracks at the top the whole time. So it'll change colors as you submit questions. And then sometimes you don't have the opportunity to go back either. It's just a one-time submittal. All right, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'll link those other two videos about how to show your work in the description, and have a great day.